shit! Oh shit!
Run.
That's right, folks. Run. We are back here with another installment of the problem with that. Today's problem with that, we're going to touch on COVID-19 testing. And there's a big problem with COVID-19 testing, folks. It's not accurate. It hasn't been accurate. People are being tested positive that don't have it, and people that have it are being counted as negative, and they're being allowed to go back out in the public thinking that they don't have it. Well, the testing is extremely faulty, as here in Ohio we learned, and I'm pretty sure this is news around the country, that our own governor tested positive for COVID-19, and within 24 hours he tested negative for COVID-19 also. So it shows right there that these tests are not accurate, and the bigger problem is these tests are what's driving our policies and everything else that we're actually doing to try to stop and curb the spread of this. And if those numbers are not accurate and not a good source of data, everything we're doing is for naught. So yeah, our governor, DeWine, tested positive, would have been Thursday, before he was supposed to meet with President Trump. And obviously, since he tested positive, he wasn't permitted to be around Trump, and he gets back to Columbus and he takes another test, and he's negative. So is his wife, who tested positive, and so is all of his staff that tested positive. So that was a big chunk of positive results that ended up being negative. Just like there's people that are getting counted as negative who are really positive, and they're allowed to go back out into society and everything else, and they're the ones spreading this around, not your local bar people and churches and everything else that they want to try to say is actually the reason for this for this lockdown and everything. So it's kind of funny, folks. They're using these numbers as a catalyst to make policy for COVID. Well, again, I've already stated the problem. These numbers aren't accurate. They're not right. The testing is faulty, but yet that still is driving it. And there was a question asked to DeWine, which I'm going to go through here real quick because it sums it up in a heartbeat on everything. So if I told someone the brakes in my car may go out 30 to 60% of the time, I don't know many people who would get in. If we told someone that an airplane would experience failure 15 to 20% of the time, I don't know anyone who would get on a flight. Yet tests are the vehicle carrying kids to in-person schooling and sports, and adults to work and business owners to revenue. Yet as of yesterday, proved antigen tests have false positives, and this is the type of tests that Ohio just bought a lot of and is going to start supposedly using, by DeWine's own words, a week ago for the testing. According to the Knox County Department of Health, antigen tests can return false results 30 to 60% of the time. PCR tests, the ones seen as more reliable, can have anywhere from 15 to 20% false results, and are so sensitive they can report positives up to 3 months after the fact. So if you're using these tests, there are people out there that are going to test positive for the next 3 months. Well, that's just fucking crazy, folks. I mean, they're never going to get off the list and never going to be able to go back to work if their test results keep telling them that they're positive. But yet, tests continue to be the primary driver in public policy. Faulty testing is putting kids in compromising learning environments, driving up suicides, drug abuse, and depression, all while wiping out businesses by thousands. It is time to simply admit that we bought a lemon and it's causing more harm than the virus, and it's time to free Ohioans, the country, and the world so we can get back to normal life.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Run.